Just we're full speed into FIU prep. To us, in our minds, this is like a Wednesday practice. We came out and practiced last night, and it was walk through tempo, but we got all the looks that we would normally get on a Tuesday. We certainly reduced the amount of physical work we got done, but we feel like we got the same amount of mental work, and we went a little later than normal for a Sunday to allow the coaches to game plan and get started. FIU, obviously, they had a big win against UAB to go 1-0 in the conference as well. Played Pitt very tough. This is a program that, one, they've got athletes all over the field. Two, we know that we're going to get their best. It's a rivalry game, and that's something that the kids need to expect and that we expect from FIU. Some guys that have stood out on film, very active defensive end. I believe he has 5.5 sacks, number 55. Their outside linebacker, number 53, and their leading tackler, their boundary safety, number 14. Their returner, number 3, is scary. He's ranked up there in the country in both return units, and for a reason. As a unit, they've done a nice job with both those units, and he's made some things happen. Freshman quarterback and freshman running back both show signs of getting better every week. So offensively, we've got to account for them. Their tight end, 87, that really listed as the backup tight end, but plays a lot where they flex him out. He's a dangerous player as well. So we need to make sure and account for him. And being a rivalry game, it's something that, like I said, we've got to prepare for the best shot that FIU can give us, and that's why we wanted to get ahead last night and truly treat today as if it's a Wednesday, because in our minds that's what it is. So with that, I'll open it up.
Do you back off a little bit on the physical nature of your practices this week?
We do, yeah. Normally we wouldn't be practicing today. You can see that we're in what we call spiders today, and we'll probably go spiders again tomorrow. We're going into our 6th game in a row. We're going into our 6th week on a short week, so we do need to back off on the physical hitting part, but we got to get all the mental reps.
What are some of the other challenges that go into, just losing 2 days and preparing for a tough team?
Fortunately, I've been through this. Back when I was in Pittsburgh, we played Connecticut on a Saturday night, and then we had to play South Florida on a Thursday night. So I did have something to reference, and even though I was young and didn't know what the heck was going on, I took some good notes and was able to refer back to that week and call around. And you just try and transition gears quick. And yesterday was like a Tuesday for us, coming right out of the game Saturday night. So you just got to get moving fast.
How good for you to see so many different players involved in that final drive? I mean, imagine how happy that must have made you.
It was fun to see him operate, and every Wednesday you guys got a chance to see us operate it. And again, in my mind, it really is Wednesday. We operate 2-minute every Wednesday a game week, and we've been pretty good. Both sides of the ball have shown they can make plays in that situation, and to see Quez, roll out a couple times and get out of bounds, and kind of going through it in my head. Jensen makes the catch on the far sideline, and then Lucky gets us down into the high red zone, and obviously freshman Nate Terry goes up to make a heck of a touchdown catch. It was fun to see. I had confidence that we had a chance to do it, and they executed it. I'm proud of that performance.
Do you see a mental lift coming out of that performance?
I do. I got here in December, but for these kids, some of the kids that have been in the program for a while, to get that fourth quarter win, when really we did some things that could have taken the game away, and credit to UTSA making some plays, but there's things we could have done better, and they managed to hold it together and find a way to make some plays there at the end, and I do believe there's more confidence moving forward.
See the Schuler trophy out there. It's good to see the history always.
Yeah.
Right in front of the eyes there.
I'm a big believer in that. When I was at Wisconsin, we used to have Paul Bunyan's axe out on the practice field, so I wish I could tell you it's my idea. I stole it, like 99% of the things that we do, but yeah, it does, and it was fun for me. I didn't realize till they've got the MVPs from each team on either side, and Jared Allen's listed there a few times, Duke's from 2012, so I enjoy seeing that history and having the kids learn about it.
Getting into this week,
yeah.
Again, on the momentum stuff, I mean, how difficult would it have been, you think, to get these guys mentally ready for a short turnaround had they not pulled that game out?
It goes right back to your win today philosophy. You've got to find a way to change gears, and sometimes you have to manifest energy, and there's times where we've felt the kids, they're young, they're tired, they have classes, they have a lot of things. It goes back to your foundation beliefs, eat, sleep, hydrate, do those things to get your body back, and then sometimes we create some energy either with music or banging on buckets to make them laugh at the beginning of the morning. Just manifest it, wake them up, and get them going.
But it's certainly easier, I would think, after.
It is, and there's a lot of things that it confirms some of your teaching points, some of your things that are important to you, win or lose. You have core beliefs, and it just helps those core beliefs hold that much stronger.
Do you try to use the short week as a tact to say, you can't linger on that just as much as you couldn't linger on the loss of Miami?
Honestly, to a degree, but we had no choice but to think that way. We were very quick in and out of that film from Saturday night because we had to move on. We had to get going. We had daylight to consider. We had to show a few clips to learn from Saturday night, but we had to get into FIU meetings and get out here before it got dark. So all those things really forced us into that, Nate. Good.
Do you feel the rivalry? Have you been here?
Yeah, well, I feel it. I think me being a local kid helps that. I know the competitive nature of South Florida kids, and I think I may feel that a little bit myself. And I think Coach Turner's a heck of a football coach, and they've got players on that team, and our kids are excited to get another conference game and a rivalry game.
But did you kind of begin to feel this rivalry a little stronger when you were on the recruiting trail, when you're going against it?
Well, it's certainly there when you're recruiting a lot of the same athletes, and you hear the Florida International, label, Florida International brand. You can't help but feel a rivalry, and gets built right away. And I've known Mario Cristobal, the former coach, for a long time, and me and him have a really good relationship. So I feel like I have a good understanding of what they're working to build there as well, and what Pete Garcia is working to do with the athletic department.
Important game for recruiting?
It is, and every game is important because it's the one at hand. It's the task at hand. So we know the rivalry brings up everyone's level, and we need to treat it as such.
Have you and Coach Turner crossed paths?
Actually, I was coaching at Valley High School in 1995, West Des Moines. We went and visited Illinois when he was the head coach. I don't know if he remembers it. I brought it up to him when we were at conference meetings, and so we've crossed paths that way. We have a lot of common threads with the Wanstead connection. Wanstead and Butch Davis and those guys together at Tampa Buccaneers the last couple years, and so there's a lot of common threads. And when we finally got together in May at the head coach meetings, you could feel a camaraderie there a little bit. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.